Something here from Collateral Live Group from Hanson, because this is a good question for filmmaking and a good question. What kind of collaboration did the directors of the Marvel movies have, especially since Jon Favreau and James Gunn were credited as executive producers in Endgame?
Well,
they must have had a ton.
Remember, Favreau, and I just thought about this the other day. I got to find this picture. Because, I worked at Joel Silver's company, and at the time, my boss was Robert Downey Jr.'s wife. So we went to his 40th birthday party, which was really cool.
Who's we?
Me and my buddy Adam, Ethan Irwin.
I remember that picture.
David Gambino. Yeah, I still got that picture somewhere.
But no Sadie?
No, it was
not at that time.
Way before Sadie.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, it was. This was single me running around the joint. But he was there, and we and. Where was the beginning of this question? Where did it come from? Oh, as far as the collaboration. So he hadn't blown up yet. I mean, and nobody wanted to take a risk on it. He was clean. He was clean at this point, but he was getting back on track, and his wife got him back on track. But
is this Kiss Kiss Bang Bang time?
Yes, yes, is exactly what it was. And he didn't, and no one was insuring him. Like nobody wanted to insure him. His movie, I mean, Kiss Kiss Bang Bang was a fantastic movie. Nobody saw it. The studio didn't put any money behind it to market it. It was like Downey was that guy who had all these problems. Favreau was his buddy. Favreau fought Paramount and didn't want him. Mm-hmm. They're like, no, this is going to cost him. He's gonna fuck up. This is going to be Ally McBeal all over again. He's like, it's not going to be Ally McBeal. Trust this guy. Trust me. I'm putting my rep on it. And whatever the whole deal was, it was a lot. The insurance thing was crazy. But they did it, and because of that, it built the MCU. So of course Favreau was going to get a producer on it. He damn well better, And it's probably whoever his agent is. I think he's a producer on a lot of these movies, especially because. It's probably something associated with the character of Tony Stark. You know, that's probably what it was, is what I assume. Yeah,
and he built it. He was one of the founding fathers, and I think that's why he's there. Here's what's interesting about James Gunn for me. Yeah. As the whole James Gunn situation came up, Endgame is, in post, filming, pickups, all these kind of things. When does he come back on? What?
I wasn't even listening because all I can hear is... crack, 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 like right into the mic.
You know what's funny about that?
Yeah.
I've been doing that for 3 months, and this is the first time anyone's ever said anything. I've been waiting. I've been doing like this, cracking it on my head.
I've been hearing.
I've been obsessed with cracking knuckles. I don't know
what it is.
It's
not good for you,
Is it not good for you?
I don't know. They say that, but I don't know.
It can,
Riley, I do want to pay you respect. What did you say?
Wait, I want to go back to the knuckles thing. Why is
I've heard that it can really... maybe not cause, but
arthritis.
Just stop doing
That's
it.
what I've heard.
Because
you're getting rid of like the fluids in
there.
I
can't talk about it.
All right, well, I won't do that. I was cracking my daughter's knuckle the other day.
I thought that's something.
Then the rumors have been buffed or debunked.
Let's see.
What's buffed?
So is this bad for your joints? Let's see. Almost certainly not. Multiple studies have looked into the relevance of crackers,
certainly not.
Among large groups of arthritis patients, they found no evidence that finger pullers or poppers are more likely to suffer.
I know what's happening.
Shut up, Riley.
This is my grandmother. Yeah. God bless you, Mom.
Okay.
She didn't like it. She didn't like it because I would do the same thing. Stop doing that. Stop cracking your knuckles. It's going to lead to arthritis.
It's not the same thing because you know how they didn't used to know that smoking was bad for you? It's that. Everybody knew that cracking your knuckles was really bad for you. It caused arthritis until they didn't know that anymore.
Oh, is that there's no
just
connection.
back in the day, like
good. Then I'm gonna start doing it
because it's delicious.
Yeah,
but you know what's not cool?
Into the microphone?
That's really not cool. But the less cool thing is they said finger pulling.
I don't do that. Yeah, who knows? I cracked this. My wife got mad at me the other day because we were laying on the couch. I cracked her toes. She said, "What are you doing?" I said, "Why are you cracking my toes?" I was like, "Why not?"
My mom used to do that to me all the time.
Crack your toes.
It's so annoying.
I love it.
Ugh.
Now, what were you saying?
I don't know.
So the James Gunn situation on Endgame.
Oh yeah.
Like how he was looked at to probably take over the cosmic MCU.
Right.
He was going to start doing that, but I wonder how it went down that he's out and Endgame is happening and post and everything, and then he comes back. Was that a last minute title card thing that they added in, or was it always going to be there?
That's a good question.
That's what I wonder.
I think if he hadn't come back, it probably wouldn't have been there, right?
Yeah, I agree. I think it wouldn't.
Maybe part of his negotiation to come back was.
It's a good question.
P.S.
Yeah.
throw my name on that.
The question is, how involved is he or was he in the MCU? You know, like
Well,
think he
it's the
was very
Suicide
involved.
Squad. So
That's what I mean,
I
yeah.
mean, sorry, it's the Guardians of the Galaxy.
No, but I'm saying because of Suicide Squad, though, where because when he goes over to, you know, work from one team to the next, and he's like, well, that team doesn't want me anymore. What do we got over here? And now he's working for both teams. Curious.
What I'm saying is that maybe it would have been on there regardless because the Guardians were. I'm sorry, some of the Guardians are in the movie. Yeah, I think I can say that, right?
I mean, I think people assume that.
So you know, he's the one who's with them, been with them from the start. Mm-hmm. So maybe
Cody,
it was always going to be there.
Call James Gunn. Let's get him on the phone.
Yeah.
I'll get him.
Thank you.
We'll see what happens.